thinking about getting the Canon S120.
Camcorder?
This one, because it was good at recording. I'm not sure about
I
low
would get
light
the
though.
anything that has infrared on it.
Infrared.
Or yeah, because low light you're not going to see anything unless you have good lighting
Yeah.
with you. Within the realms of Facebook besides your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that.
I heard a growl.
Damn it. Let me see. Can you lift your light up for a second, please? Please? Yeah. Turn it this way. Thank you. Put this in here. Slides in. Put it
So
back in
small.
here. Yeah, that micro SD cards are really small. There, I'm back in.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good now. Thank you. All right, so now I can. Yeah, I would go with an R800 or F800. I forget which it is. R or F. I have a R80, I think. It's a really good camera. They take really good. You're gonna do like video work too. Do it. I would suggest go daytime because to show them what it looks like in the day. I come here in the daytime and film.
And then
I
come
go
back
back at night, yeah, and give them the other half of the experience.
Yeah.
I hope so.
A lot of these sounds we hear are probably just animals, right?
No, they are.
Yeah, they're just animals.
It's when you hear the screams and someone walking down the road. But we're hearing weird noises. I'm just trying to do it. Video.
You're coughing, harumphing, and growling? That's bizarre.
Yeah.
Like someone like kicked the can or something.
The ghosting 101 with Obakan.
Trying to like wrap that like what you're doing right now is perfect.
Okay.
All right, so here we are back again. The first time about 8 years ago. I think it was like in 2010, 2011. I think more than 2010. I have to review my stories because I used to write about everything that happened, and I need to just review them because there's so many. Anyway, we came here. This is our very first time. A friend of mine came up here, and he was interested in this place because he used to come up here to go hiking. And so we came up here. We had been doing the paranormal for about 3 years at that point. Came here in the early afternoon. Me and him, my partner, a friend of his, and my girlfriend at the time. And we went down the trail right down there. There's a trail right there. It's also the Menahuni tree right there. A tree you see in front of you. So we went down there, and we went down the trail, and we were sitting around. It was getting to late afternoon. All the trees, the hiking trails, and we were looking at the river and across the river, and all of a sudden, just like a tree in front of us, I saw this face peek around the corner. And what I remember was it was a woman's face, and it had it didn't look quite human. That's why I say it. But it did resemble a woman, and it had a tree again, like that tree again right over there. And so after a while, I didn't say nothing at first, but my friend came up to me and we were talking, and I just had to tell him. I said, hey, I was talking quietly. I said, I saw this woman looking at us from across the river, peeking from around a tree, and he told me, that's what I was going to tell you. I saw that too. Now that'll play into everything later on. Meanwhile, just to backtrack a little bit, my partner's friend who came, he was really into himself. He was bragging about everything. He was talking all macho and machismo. I actually think he was doing that to impress my girlfriend. Belt in martial arts and everything else. And he was talking that way all the way till he went down that trail. Now, keep in mind, we're at the haunted battlefield. Haunted battlefield is down below where we saw, we both saw, me and my friend, that woman staring at us. And so the sun goes down and it gets really quiet and not a lot of talking was going on. We were just, anybody hear that?
Like,
Whoa. I hope that's, I think that's a clock. I hope so. Did you hear that beating sound like a drum? Okay,
okay.
so back to what happened. We were down there and all of a sudden in the quiet, we kind of like our bodies and our minds were affected by the location. And so we were paying attention to every single sound. And then all of a sudden there was this loud scream. So I call this place the place of screams. Several times there's been screaming up there. Screams. It's the first time that we had experienced it. We all dropped to our legs in the dark. And that person that was bragging, right, that was talking and saying all these things about himself, as we started to pray, he got pushed really, really hard. And that really shook him up. And when we were done, he stood up and he said, now check this out. He said, I'm going to leave now. Can I have a flashlight? Now, he didn't have a car. So what he did was from down there, he came back up this trail and went down the road behind me, which is completely dark. It's about a quarter mile, if not more, of just pure dark. Encounter with this place. And it really enhanced my um, respect for haunted places. I had already had that because of other things that had happened. Trust me, in Hawaii, there's a lot, and I mean a lot, that goes on here. A lot of things that goes on here. I'm kind of like moving the camera around a bit, looking around at the trees and everything else. But there's a lot of stuff that happens here. And eventually, as time goes on, you'll hear more and more of encounters and even legends and stories about places. But that first encounter, that at a place like this where it's very significant to Hawaii's history and the battle that took place here, I had already had respect. But we had, after that incident, we really made that more the most important thing. It's okay to go out. It's okay to look for spirits and ghosts if you're careful. It's okay to do that, but you got to be respectful. You should have a type of protocol when you go out. And it has to be sincere. If it's not sincere, it doesn't work. So the next thing I may try to do, as you can see, I've been pointing the camera directly where I heard the scream. The reason why I pointed the camera in that direction, or have it in that direction, I should say, is in case we heard that scream again. That's why we're here tonight. In my last video, we heard what sounded like, but I left because I didn't want to see torches. I didn't want to hear conch shells. I didn't want to deal with consequences. So we'll be here for a while, and when I come back and do another video, it'll be a spirit. Thank you for watching. Aloha.